We are at war. Who is PewDiePie? Sit down and grab your popcorn because I'm going to detail a short story about PewDiePie's life. This story includes love, laughter, fear, fun, and just a good general range of emotions, courage also being one of them. Felix Arvid Ulf Kjellberg, better known as PewDiePie, is a simple guy that was born in Sweden. He was a simple guy that just did what he loved and loved what he did. He really loved art, and that was what he spent a lot of his time doing. He went to Chalmers University of Technology to pursue a degree in industrial economics and technology management. Well, that didn't end up happening because he dropped out because he didn't enjoy it. This is the part of the story I love, because it really shows what happens when you have a vision, a purpose, an ideal. Something that touches your heart. Felix went on to continue doing some art and working on his Photoshop skills. He kept on furthering this and trying to get picked up by an advertising agency. That also didn't happen. But this didn't deter him. He continued to make his art and work odd jobs like working at a hot dog stand to make ends meet, getting enough money to get a computer and start making YouTube videos and stuff he loved. This was spanning the years from 2010 to 2012, becoming the most subbed channel on YouTube in 2013. The question being now is, why did people love this guy? What drew people to PewDiePie? What drew people to this internet personality who was really just starting something small as a YouTuber? I think it's because he did what he loved. He really was himself, doing what he loved, and the people who watched him saw that. They saw a guy who loved what he was doing, and they loved that. And they wanted to be part of that journey, part of that life. And they were. It was just a group, a community of people with love and games and family that just grew and bonded them together and grew some more. And that's why we just loved Pewds. We loved him and what he did because he was just real, doing his thing, enjoying himself, and we wanted to be part of that. It was even more beautiful when we saw Felix find love with Marcia, who is his long-term girlfriend since 2011. Introduced by a mutual friend, they spent a lot of time traveling and being together, and it was just a beautiful thing to watch and to be a part of what is happening and being part of that journey. And they recently launched a fashion brand called Suki, which I think is pretty cool. Link in description. But speaking of fashion brands, I also launched my own fashion brand a while back. It's going extremely very, very well. I'll keep you guys posted. I, for one, came across this channel in the year 2011, 2012, being referred by a friend. And I loved his content. But being the focused person I am, I watched some of it. And didn't watch too much after, simply because there was very little value you could gain from his channel other than a nice, warm place to be entertained after a hard, stressful day. Your parents had a divorce and you failed your classes. PewDiePie was there for you with his cheerful but sometimes serious attitude, but he was there for you. He was a good, nice, safe place, a little corner of the internet that was just like our own little utopia. And he's just had a great, marvelous journey throughout the years. He's not even particularly good at playing games. He just makes it interesting and fun to watch because he enjoys it, and it's good. But unfortunately, throughout the years, PewDiePie has been dirtied and misrepresented. Even now.
gonna say the N-word. That's racist. You can't say the N-word. Mrs. Obama, I've done it. I've stopped racism. Thank you, Skipper. Now I am free to roam this earth. I'm gonna say the N-word. Mrs. Obama, get down! Nigga.
But we stuck through it. He's a human, and that's one of the things that Pewds represents. The trait of being genuinely human and real, and having a journey. But unfortunately, the empire of bros that PewDiePie has formed is under attack. Its symbolism is under attack. What it represents is under attack by another YouTube channel called T-Series. T-Series is a YouTube channel without the same journey, without the same struggles as PewDiePie, and is definitely not inviting you to be part of that journey, but to observe from afar, and if you can, be a part of it so that they can line their pockets with more money. T-Series is a machine funded by rather large organizations who are making no small amount of money. By allowing them to surpass PewDiePie in subscriber counts, we are saying that what they are doing is permissible. We are allowing an assault on humanity and what it means to be part of something. What it means to be with someone or people through their ups and downs, then finally dragging themselves across the finish line and scream, "I am the champion." T-Series spits in the face of all of that and everything it means, everything it represents, because it does not and it can never represent the journey and the hardships and the simple idiosyncrasies of being human and going through human things and its symbolism and even being part of the human journey and being part and parcel of the community. It's real basic stuff. But it boils down to, we cannot allow corporate-funded YouTube channels to reach the top because it is the antithesis of what PewDiePie represents. And if we allow this to happen, the landscape of YouTube will be corrupted. And it will be an arduous journey to reverse and mitigate the debilitating effects on the internet. We will not have it.
We will not have it. I said we will not have it.
And with that, World War III has begun. Have no fear, all those in the military all over the world, especially my friends at the Australian Defence Force Academy. Great school, by the way, excellent place to study if you want to serve your country and get a degree, and also if you're an international student in the military, definitely suggest doing a transfer or something to study at this tertiary institution. It's quite good. But honestly, have no fear. This world war will not have you deployed to some foreign country away from your friends and family with your life in danger. We are still fighting for honor and dignity and courage and freedom.
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
But the difference is that this is going to be the first internet war. In fact, the first meme war. I am no fool. I know that this event will go down in history as the first internet war, the first meme war, also known as World War III. Looks like Einstein was wrong. The third war was actually fought by memes and not by nuclear weapons. I doubt any country will have a meme division versed in meme warfare anytime soon. But facts are facts, and this is Meme War I, otherwise known as the first meme war, where the allies in this is the West and the enemy are those supporting T-Series. The topic of history is legendary because it records the tales of events that happened, that shaped the world as we know it. And that will always be important as far as I know, as far as I can conceive. Let it be said in the annals of history, in the chronicles of history, let it be said that I did my part. You know, kind of like those small, insignificant countries who played a part and did what they could do in World War I and World War II. I too will do what I can do in this meme war. I even went as far as involving our train guards, telling them to subscribe to PewDiePie. The guy on the left is a pretty cool guy actually. His son has a YouTube channel. Can't really link it yet, but I'll definitely keep you guys posted, and if that officer happens to be watching this video, you'll definitely feel to chuck me a message on my Snap. and or whatever. Like we'll do something. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Done. I highly doubt this will be on Meme Review or anything on Felix's channel. But it'll be pretty cool if it was. You know? Pretty cool. Okay. There's been a lot of controversial things about this man, but what remains is the fact that he's a man. He's a human. And I believe he's a good human. He's a good human being. And he'll continue doing exactly what he loves, wherever it may lead him. And we have to win the war. Nothing against T-Series personally, but simply we cannot allow a channel that is funded like this to beat PewDiePie. There will be a channel to beat PewDiePie, but right now it should not be T-Series. If T-Series beats PewDiePie, we have lost the war. But with what I said before, right now, I'm inviting you to be part of my journey, as well as PewDiePie's, because the only way to win this war is to subscribe to PewDiePie's channel, as well as my channel. And I'm making these videos because I like what I'm doing, and I do what I believe in, and I believe what I do. And so I'm opening up all of my social media accounts, everything, which is basically just Snapchat, because I just like using Snapchat mainly, and definitely not Instagram because you can't rewind videos and I'm not going to make myself suffer. But if you want like a Facebook or gamer name, gamer tag, anything like that, anything at all like that, just hit me up, Snapchat, we got you. So, and yeah, that's basically going to be it. My Snapchat is now going to be in the end card screen, and yeah, that's it. You can catch me however you want. So yeah, stay safe, stay on the journey, and I'll catch you in the next video. Subscribe to my channel and PewDiePie's channel.